welcome one, welcome all to our GDG Jam night. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. As you guys all remember, GDG Jam, it's a game jam where you get to try to make a game. I'm not gonna get through all this, but you guys already know the drill. But it was all meant to just be like a sort of like collaborative event where you all try to make a game within 2 months, and it's all about like learning and like sharing all your games with everyone else. And shit, we have a lot of people to share with tonight, right? This is an amazing turnout. I'm so happy with this. It's actually crazy. But yeah, guess what? All those components made a game, right? And guess what? You guys made a game. Round of applause for everyone to make a game. Yeah! I'm so proud of everyone here. Like, 2 months to make a game. I know like usually game jams are 48 hours, right? But still, 2 months to make a game, that's not that much time, especially since you're all pretty much university students and you're all swamped with like a bunch of different stuff. Like that's crazy, right? But still, we managed to pull through. We managed to complete the theme of escape, hopefully, and we also managed to maybe fulfill one of these modifiers or more, or maybe none. I suggested you only do one of them, but if you remember, the theme was escape. The art modifier was to try making a game using bright and saturated colors. The general modifier was to implement an in-game scoreboard, and the design modifier was to make the game feel bouncy. So I know a lot of you tried to accomplish some of these modifiers. I know some of you just didn't care at all about that. Who cares, right? But still, these were like additional challenges that you could have taken up. Yeah. If you all remember, these were all the initial games that we had up for like up for grabs for people to like join and stuff. We had like I think 8 initial games, and then after that we had like 2 or 3 more additional people join in. Some of these teams like dissolved into like one team. Other teams kind of just gravitated towards like a completely different idea. That's just how game dev is. You're free to like move around the different teams, choose what you get to do, and make the games you want to make. So, you can all right. I'll give you guys all like 2 to 3 minutes to kind of come up with a sort of like presentation for just discussing your games. This is like something we do just so like we can all infer all the different things that you've like learned from making your games and like how you've experienced making your games. And it's like a really great opportunity to just like communicate to the rest of us like how you made a game. Everyone goes through like a very different journey in making a game. We all have different kinds of teams and stuff. So it'd be really nice if you could all like potentially, present based on your different games. So I'll give you guys like 2 minutes and then I'll call you guys up. All right, we're gonna launch into the presentation now, if that's all good with you guys. First of all, who would like to talk? Who would like to come up and talk about the game? I'm guessing you guys. Yeah. Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. You come on first. All right. Okay. Give some warm attention to, if I can recall correctly, escape. If I can try and do that.
All right. Woo! 2 months, right, guys? We're good, right? All right. Okay. So, 2 months of constant work. How do I? Is that working? Okay. Yeah. So, our game is called Escape. It changed like 500 times during development, and it was supposed to be. What's it supposed to be? All right. So, you're a gamer, right? We're all gamers. You've ever raged, hit your keyboard? But what if these little keys have feelings, have emotions? Like this guy, this is the Windows key. He runs the computer. But boom, you destroyed it. How could you? And, well, all your little keys, they're all stuck in the keyboard now. Inside the keyboard, in the computer. And now he's stuck in there alone. And how do you escape? You find this pesky bugger right here. The little escape key, devious sprites created by these first-time pixel artists. Woo! Very good. And, well, that's what the story was supposed to be. We are not gaming, so hours worked. 2 months. Can you guess? Someone have any guess? 500. 500? Close. 5 hours! 5 hours of work! Isn't that great? Yeah, we overscoped. And I also am in engineering and part 4, so that sucked. I didn't get to, well, I procrastinated, but we don't talk about that. Oh, and I started another project during this for some reason, but we don't talk about that. I'm just gonna show you what we were supposed to have. Yeah, part 4 engineering, yeah. So, we were supposed to have 4 worlds. First, the keyboard world where you would drop off and pretty much get introduced to the game, basic movement, and the escape button would be at the end of every level, and you would see him, and you'd be like, blah, 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 I'm gonna run away, and then he runs to the next level, and escaping. Oh, escape the theme. And go into the next level, and if you've ever spilled Mountain Dew on your keyboard, which I have, there would be like a Mountain Dew lake, Mountain Dew world, and Cheeto dust if you've ever not cleaned your fingers while using your keyboard, which is weird. Don't do that. The XP world, which was probably our funniest idea, and yeah, the game. That's the boss. He was supposed to be in the last part, but you know, 5 hours of work can only get you so far. And they drew this first time again. Let's go, artists. Let's go. Yeah. Let's see some more stuff. We made these slides in the last 5 minutes. So, oh, right. So, he's in the W mode, you know? Win, W. So he's strong. You can't kill him. But he's supposed to, like, I don't know. I forgot how, but he's supposed to, like, get hurt or something. And then he would turn into L mode. Hell yeah. L, not good. And then, let's see. Yeah, idle mode. Oh, what? Okay. It's the Cheeto demon. He's a Cheeto that breathes fire. Dust worms. He would attack and, you know, be a worm or whatever. That's the devious escape key. He's pulling the middle finger. He's mad at you. And yeah, that's it. So, yeah. What are the questions? Will we continue to work on this game?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Woo! Anyway, thank you for listening. That's the game. We're over here if you want to play it.
Okay, if you guys want to play Escape, they are situated on this side of the room in this corner. All right, who's up next? You don't need to have like slides like they did. That was super cool, but you know. All right, Daz, come up here. Okay, right to the mic. I wish I could see it. Do you want to just? Okay, yeah. All right. Everyone.
Okay, so my game is don't let them escape. We must consume. And basically, it was I just made it in like a weekend in a few days, and it was just a fun little experience. And what was the intent and mechanics? Basically, the whole mechanics is just here on this row. Is you just mash the keys that come down. That's all. That's the entire game. You just mash the keys, you'll see them. And the intent, it was just meant to be like, I guess the theme was escape, and you can't let something escape. That's it. You're just this big meat flesh monster that like has to eat people to survive. What roadblocks did I face? Okay, so the thing that took the longest time was probably the art. Since it's all like hand drawn, I decided that would be that, and that took the longest, probably like a few weeks, probably like a few weekends, I should say. What's some positive experiences? It was just a fun, stupid, weird idea that I went with, and it was fun to make it, I guess. The art was fun. What lessons did I learn? I didn't learn anything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I learned how to like quickly make short games, scope small, and make quick games that you can easily just churn out just for experience and just learning it. I think that was good. Will we continue to work on it? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's it. Thank you.
If I remember correctly, they are situated on this side of the room, on the second row. So check them out. All right. You're next. Come on.
Anyone can play the game. Okay, so the reason we didn't prepare the presentation was not because I was too tired, but like it's better to show it than tell. Okay, so you have this, which is a controller that measures acceleration of. So this has accelerometer in here, and then it will send the data to the PC, and when you jump, the character will jump accordingly. So for example, if you have this,
Okay.
in your arm.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't want to jump.
Now
gonna jump.
now try jumping.
How do you want to play again?
No, see? Alright. Yeah.
That's hard.
We got something.
And we go to the next stage.
Oh, sweet.
And there's 5 stages. So the concept is that in your dream, you're a kiwi bird. So you're exploring your 5 different dreams. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is pretty fun. I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah, so something like this, right? Oh shit. Okay, when it disconnects, you can play using spacebar. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Alright, so I'll just show you through to the end of the stage, because our designers worked very hard.
Yeah, each map is like a separate designer working on their own concept. So everyone has their own art style and everything. So everything you see is like each person like expressing their own art style.
Yeah, and it's very bouncy, right? With bright colors.
The chest is fucked. So just be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last stage.
Leave it.
Whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, it's a Euro.
And then this is the ending screen. It's like, now you're, you can read the thing.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, we can't escape. We're stuck in this.
Oh. Okay, so you're stuck in the dream. You can't escape. Now you can't wake up. Yeah, but like, if we didn't have this connection, it would have been work. But I guess you guys can try and see the ending at the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Basically, team roles.
Our team roles. So we have 3 programmers, me, Samuel, and Jinso. And then we got how many designers? We have
have a lot of
5,
designers.
5, right?
Yeah, 6 designers. Yeah. There's like 10 people on our team.
Okay,
Some
so
of them could be.
yeah, he designed the last map,
Yeah.
and they wait. Can you describe what you designed?
He designed the maps and the box. And he designed one of the map. And Harrison, who didn't come today, had designed the one of the map here.
Someone also did the audio design.
Yeah.
There was a Peter who designed the audio for this.
And then I did this.
Yeah, this is really impressive, by the way. He put so much work into this. Like, it's crazy.
So you
Right.
had to spend around like 10 to 15 hours every week to make this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 3 days, I spent like 25 hours.
What is the take behind that? Like, what is in there?
So this, if you wanna see, so it's an Arduino board with ADXL345. Oh wait, no, okay. Sensor that measures acceleration. So it's just when you jump, it'll send jump signal to the PC using serial communication, and then basically that's it. What roadblocks?
Did we guys, what was difficult? Did we face any roadblocks?
Programming together was very
Oh yeah, the Unity thing was like really messed up. I think every time one would make a change, the change wouldn't like register or something like that. It was crazy. What's some positive experience?
I mean, the collaboration was very fun.
Yep.
And what lesson did we learn? We learned teamwork and communication. And we also learned object-oriented programming, serial communication, and Arduino coding. And will we continue to work on it?
Guys, yes, no, maybe. Just say maybe. Maybe. It was.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably bring this to Armageddon.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
You got it? I can carry it if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Careful.
Hey guys, our game is called Memento Marine, and originally we had this coalition of a chase game and a story game, so we combined the two to make a story chase game. I think originally our scope was like kind of small, but it might have, at that time in the first week, we were like, it's too simple. We got 2 months. Let's make it, more interesting. So we added a whole as exploration phase, which has 3 floors. There's a mid floor, which is like a giant town with like 19th century architecture, super intricate. There's a freaking heart that's connected to a clock tower. That was also hella intricate, and then there's an acid pool, which is similar to what we saw with the first group. Yeah. I'll just fast forward to the concept art. Hold on. Basically, the game is you wake up in like a murky cave inside a whale, and you have no idea who you are, and you're trying to like figure out who you are and trying to escape the whale or get out of the whale as you go through and collect stuff. There's a chase scene that we wanted to have. There was a boss fight we wanted to have, similar to exactly like you guys. Obviously, neither of those things ended up being in the game, but we do have an exploration. This is the chase scene. You're going through the throat and stuff, and the boss fight would have happened in the mouth. It would have been really cool. This is our boss fight guy, and I'll show you the animation for it. This is sick. Paige did this. Incredible. But yeah, what we have is just an exploration. This just the exploration part for now. And yeah, that's what we got up to. So I'll introduce the team. We have 2 coders, which is William and Sam. Give it up for them, guys. Thank you. We had 5 artists, 6 artists, 4 artists. So we got Annabelle, Dee, Zoe, and Paige for the artists. And yeah, please, go, yes. They popped off here. And me and Paige were also co-writers. I did the sound effects too. I'm not as talented as these guys. I don't have like artistry or coding, so I was just an art major, guys. So yeah, all goods. The roadblocks we faced, because our scope was blown out of the water, it was a little hard coordinating like between the art and the coding. Like we weren't sure where exactly the platforms would go, and that took a long time to get through. So I think not all of us had a cohesive idea about what we were doing, and I think that kind of delayed everything. Like the structure wasn't as tight as it could be. But positive experiences, everyone was positive throughout the entire thing. Like it was really fun to like go in Discord and, I don't know, cry together about, what we were going through. It was a good team that we had. Lessons learned, I think if we did this again, we would have like probably started with something small and like had it as as a concrete thing, and then build on it after. Like add in like the stuff that we want after. Like needs first and then wants later is definitely what we should have done. And will we continue to work on it? I would love to. I would love to. So you know, it's up to each individual person. But yeah. I mean, yeah. That's it. That's us.
Okay, go for it.
Hello everyone. This is our game Illuminal, and basically, the intended mechanic for this game was to traverse like a dark maze using a ball of light. I think we did okay with that. It does get a bit confusing in the game if you play it, like to traverse, but I hope you guys can find your way around. So our team is composed of quite a few people. Here's the credits. So we've got me and Mina in art. She's not here. We have music. So Anton helped with the music, and my brother, who's not here. We have coders, Rex, who is there, and Ryan and Liam. They're both not here as well. The designers for the levels were Cypher, Mason, and Nick. And yeah, so what are the roadblocks that we faced? We had a few communication errors with the team, and a few design conflicts, but we ended up roughing them out, and everything I think turned out okay. We did at least get a game sort of ready. What are the positive experiences? I think I got to learn how to texture, and that was fun. I got to learn how to work in a team in terms of game design, and yeah. What are some lessons that we learned? Definitely how to communicate as a team. That was quite difficult. We were struggling for a few months, but we got around to it, I think. And will we continue to work on it? Probably. I think we have something kind of fun here, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Now these guys are situated all the way in that like second row. So if you want to check them out, please do. It's a very cool game, and very pretty looking because it's 3D. We all know 3D is the best D, even though I'm a 2D artist. Doesn't sound weird. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys. All right, we have time for maybe like one more presentation. Who wants to go next? Yeah. Who wants to talk about the...
Hey guys, we are the developers of Anthropophobia, which is the fear of socialization. I think. So this is my partner. We're a two-man team. Dev partner. And I am the artist, and Jack is the programmer. So what is the intended mechanics? Well, our game is you play as an introvert and you escape human interactions. I think that's very relatable to a lot of people here. What are some of the roadblocks that we faced? Well, to be honest, I think firstly, it's a matter of productivity. I think we find that having a very continuous productivity is very, very difficult because it's very difficult to maintain because procrastination is a very dangerous thing in a time-sensitive project like this. Well, what are some positive experiences? We learned to communicate better. And what do I mean by communicate? Well, what I mean is that we need to have healthy disagreements. Now, everybody comes to the table with a fresh idea. I believe that everybody here have fresh ideas and good ideas. But what we need to learn to do as a team is try to have healthy disagreements and try to convince each other with reason and not arguments. What lessons did we learn? Maybe do a little planning first and try not to watch too much YouTube shorts while we continue to work on it. Well, maybe. We have a lot of leftover assets. Maybe we'll keep on working on the current game or just use the assets for a new game. Yep. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
there's anyone else who wants to go for the very last presentation. You again?
I forgot to credit people.
Oh, okay.
This is Memento Marine. Music was done by Allison and Paige's mom. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. All right. So let's just launch into launch it back into the presentation. Just so you know, there's a bunch of different events that we're going to be having throughout the semester. First of all is Indie Game Showcase. So I know a lot of you guys want to keep on working on a game to show off for Showcase Night, right? This is it. This is a big, not big, but it's a medium-sized showcase event happening in Wind Quarter in the Great Auckland. It's a really great opportunity to show off your games, potentially get some industry people looking at it, and also just have a fun time seeing everyone else's games. There's a lot of indie devs. There's a bunch of people from MDS showing off their grad games. And there's also just people who are just showing off their long-term cool projects. I know there's this one guy who just has been modding on these really retro consoles. It's really sick shit. You have, I think 4 more weeks to continue fleshing out your game. So get to that, okay? If you want to show off your game, that's the time. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to Armageddon, which is the next thing. But I suggest getting ready for this because this is a much more inclusive event. Armageddon, it can be a bit more competitive to get a table to show off your stuff. But this one, we have a massive table that has space for 6 or 7 games. So get on that. And of course, Armageddon. So that's happening during semester 1 exams. So a lot of you might be a bit busy, but it's held at ASB Showgrounds as usual. We're going to try to get free entry for all of you guys if you are helping out and showing off a game. If you want to just piggyback, then maybe. But yeah, we kind of have a dedicated booth, and we will try to get you there. It's there's a lot of other games that are more professional that's being shown off there. So we will try to maybe roster you guys if there's a lot of applicants. So yeah, we'll release more details for this and obviously Indie Game Showcase later in the semester. Next up, we have Kiwi Jam. So this is a massive game jam, way bigger than ours, that happens all across New Zealand. It takes place over 48 hours, so not as generous as the 2-month period that you guys were given, where you get to actually develop a game over the weekend. You get to form a bunch of teams with a bunch of different people. There's a lot of people who are maybe way older than us, but honestly industry devs or just people who are really passionate about game dev or people who have never made games before. You get a wide variety of people. You get access to the makerspace. If you guys know that place, that's where you can make more cool physical stuff, like the Arduino game over there. You can try to make something cool and haptic like that, or you can go for a board game, or you could just go for a traditional computer game. You have a lot of options. And there's a lot of free food, so you'll never go hungry. And once you're done, the public will play. So it'll be kind of like this, but more open to everyone in Auckland. And they have a bunch of different places all across New Zealand. So Whangarei, Wellington, I think, Christchurch, and Dunedin. Dunedin as well, yeah. So there's 4 or 5 different spots that all host Kiwi Jam. I think Waikato as well, right? No? One time, my bad. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. You should definitely come to this. This is super fun. And this is gonna be done before we start our game jam, 2 weeks before. So you'll have time to chill out and do more of our chill jam after that. And yeah, here's a few examples of stuff and people working. Just to give you a feel for how people plan it, how people make it. That's actually one of the games that I worked on there. You see that laser on the wall? That's something one of our people did. It was so cool because they had a laser that was tracing the literal map of our game on there. And then we had lesbian mice, which I designed and I drew. And there's a mouse trying to rescue her lesbian girlfriend who was trapped in a little cage, and she had to go through a maze. And it was a sort of co-op game where one person was guiding you and telling you where the map is and where you are along the map. Another person is trying to go through the maze, right? It was super chaotic to make. I had to teach all of them to try and use Godot because they were trying to extend the game so that the laser could respond to the game. It was super cool. And I worked with a lot of kind of industry people, people who have graduated and stuff. I'm here as an artist who has never done that stuff, right? It was so cool. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And I hope that you guys will come along to that. It's a really great opportunity, and it is completely free. So you should definitely get on that. And yeah, it's helped out by us and Maker Club, and there's going to be a lot of sponsors for the food. So come along to that. Of course, we have our BAGM and Awards night. So as a reward for all of you guys for making these games, we're going to be trying to give you guys little awards. There's no like real prizes attached to it, but it is still like a sort of like nice reward that hopefully you guys will like. It will also have an opportunity for you guys to potentially become council members. We are always looking for people to help us out with running the club, you know. It takes a team, not like a single person to run this. And then yeah, we're going to be giving you awards based on like all the different categories that we have for our games. And yeah, votes that you guys will be giving out will come towards this. And then at the end, we will have some closing notes and a dinner. And don't forget, you know, we have GDG Jam Round 2 happening next semester again. Different themes, different modifiers. It'll be kind of different. Hopefully you guys learn from your mistakes. Hopefully you guys maybe potentially do something completely different to what you did today. We will try to have different type of workshops and like resources happening for you guys. And we'll get to celebrate again next year. Oh, sorry, next semester. So yeah, hopefully that'll be nice for you guys. And finally, please join the council. It'd be very great if we could have some people come along and help us with running the council. We would love to have someone who can help out with social media, someone who can maybe make some more art for the club, and someone who might even like help Josh with editing the videos, because this is gonna be like a massive video that you guys can all watch once we're done with the night. And also, if you just want to generally help out and get pizza for us and shit, do that. That'd be super nice. So yeah, if you want to like talk to me or even DM us after this, that'd be super appreciated. We would love to have you along. Yeah. And finally, the asset bank is unlocked. This is something new I'm going to try, where you guys all pour in all the different work that you've done in your games and try to release it to everyone else. So unless you want to keep your assets for yourself, which you are completely allowed to, it would be very nice if you could release your like assets for everyone else to use, so that we can maybe use it for our future games. I know, like, you know, finding resources online can be a bit tough, so this can be like a great opportunity to just get on that. And yeah, go and play. There's gonna be a voting form. Vote on that for all the different games that are like on tonight. Remember, what you vote for will potentially get an award in 2 weeks' time. So get on that. Go play the games. Bellissimo.